Realist right-wing summary of the Russia-Ukraine war. The Russia-Ukraine war, now in its fourth year, has become a war of attrition with no clear victor. From a realist right-wing perspective, this conflict is not about democracy versus autocracy, but rather a geopolitical struggle driven by great power competition, Western miscalculations, and the failure to negotiate peace when opportunities arose. 1. Military reality. Ukraine cannot win a total victory. Russia has adapted to the battlefield, using superior manpower, artillery, and attrition tactics to secure slow but steady territorial gains, such as in Avdiivka. Ukraine's 2023 counteroffensive failed, proving that without air superiority, breaking Russian defenses is nearly impossible. Even with F-16s, Ukraine faces Russia's extensive air defenses. Drone warfare is reshaping the conflict, with Ukraine targeting Russian oil refineries while Russia cripples Ukraine's power grid. Nuclear posturing remains a concern. If NATO escalates by sending long-range missiles or troops, Russia may respond with tactical nuclear threats. 2. Diplomatic failures. How the West prolonged the war. The West provoked this conflict by ignoring Russia's security concerns, particularly regarding NATO expansion. Peace talks in 2022 were sabotaged by Western leaders who pressured Ukraine to reject a settlement. Russia's global standing remains strong, with China, India, and the global South refusing to sanction it. Meanwhile, NATO is divided, and Western public support for Ukraine is fading. 3. Economic consequences. Who really benefits? US and European taxpayers have spent over $200 billion funding Ukraine, with no clear strategic gains. Defense contractors Raytheon, Lockheed Martin are profiting, while Ukraine's corrupt elite benefits from endless aid. Russia's economy is resilient, having redirected trade to China, India, and the Middle East, while Europe faces an energy crisis and economic decline. 4. The realist strategy. What should be done? Recognize reality. Ukraine will not reclaim Crimea or the Donbass. Push for negotiations before Ukraine loses more ground. Refocus US strategy on countering China instead of draining resources in a European war. Final verdict. The war is a strategic disaster for the West. The war has weakened the West, failed to collapse Russia, and benefited only defense contractors and global elites. A prolonged conflict only leads to more deaths and economic instability. The smart move is negotiation, not escalation.